We're discussing about the construction of bituminous layers, and now let us look at some of the salient aspects during the construction of bituminous layers. The most important aspect is the preparation of the receiving layer, as discussed. What we are doing in this operation, we need to attend all the distresses like cracks, potholes, any depressions. So if there is a crack, we need to seal it. If there is a pothole, we need to patch it before putting the layer. Another important operation is we need to clean the surface properly, and the interface treatments like prime coat and tack coat are to be carried out properly so that there is enough bonding or proper bonding. The other important aspect during the bituminous layers construction is loading of bituminous mix into the trucks in the hot mix plant. So the height between the chute of the hot mix plant and the tipper should not be very high. In that case, the segregation happens. So as far as possible, the dumping height should be minimum so that the segregation can be minimized. The other aspect is generally what we miss is it is also specified in the specs also. During transportation of the mix need to be covered with tarpaulins. Generally that we don't do. So this is very important to have a good quality mix. Going further, the other important aspect is the quantity of the mix in the paver. We should not empty the hopper in the paver. Always there should be sufficient quantity in the paver, otherwise segregation happens. If there is a less quantity of the mix in the hopper during paving, the coarser aggregates and the finer contents in the mix get separated, so we don't get proper quality mix. And another thing generally that we miss during construction of or the paving operation is we need to mark the paving width. That is very important so that number one, the mix do not get wasted. Number two, the we get proper joints between the paving widths. Generally the joints are considered to be the weak location, so when we pave the mix to the correct width or uniform width, we get a good joint. Then coming to the rolling of layers, we need to be careful about the vibrations in the asphalt compactor. We should avoid giving high vibrations. Generally for bituminous mix, it is high frequency and low vibrations to be followed. Whereas for soil and granular layers, it is high vibrations and low frequencies are followed. So always the first pass for the bituminous mix need to be statistics. We should not, once the paving is done, the first pass always need to be static. And then we can have the vibratory pass and the pneumatic pass. And as far as when we are compacting thin layers, we should avoid the compaction using vibratory rollers. Static passes are sufficient. So these are the some pictures where you can see some poor practices you can see here. Here the joint is not uniform, it is not straight. And see here the manual intervention is more. Here you can see the segregation in the mix, coarser content, and this is open graded. And so you can see a good joint here, and whenever during paving, quite frequently we need to carry out the temperature check, which is a very important quality control aspect. Now coming to the other important aspect is during the construction is the welfare of the labor. Please remember, all the materials, all the engineering expertise, all the equipments, end of the day, is handled, executed by this skilled, unskilled labor. So training them, training these labors is very very important, very very important. And then second aspect is we need to attract and retain these labors in the industry, because most of the time as a last option these labors come to this asphalting works as a last option. So if they get a better opportunity, they go back to their uh, opportunities leaving this industry, so that industry loses their expertise. So we need to take all the welfare measures uh, properly, and we need to train them so that we get the good quality work. So this also results in savings also. So these are some of the references that you should refer for further understanding. MRTH fifth revision, and there is another reference you can refer: Manual for Construction and Supervision of Bituminous Works, published by Indian Road Congress. It's an MRTH publication. So we are closing down the discussion on the construction of bituminous layers. Thank you.